Hi, my name is Feroz Abbas Khan and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Okay, and now you're having people from Broadway who are helping you out, and you told me that you'll be staging it at in various parts of other parts of the world as well. Now, do you feel that something like this, when you're having like a regular play, it's fine, it's having certain ethos and certain cultural aspect, but something like this, which is so so Moulin Rouge actually, so Indian, which is something that fascinates the West tremendously about India in terms of the culture and the costumes and the entire musicality and the choreography.
That's right.
Do you think that, and I'm sure that many of the Westerners, they've not seen Mughal-E-Azam. I'm quite sure about that.
Right.
Do you think that it can have like a wonderful, in fact, opportunity, or maybe in terms of presenting something from India on a global stage as far as
I think so. I do believe that this will go much further than anything else that I have done. Though we already have what is called our own audience, which is very huge now all over the world. The Indian diaspora, the Indian audience is very huge. What we're also doing is again using cutting edge technology in terms of translation. So it's not just translation. We actually are going to record the same play in English, and we're creating an app, and you just download that app, and then you are able to hear simultaneously as that is happening
in the
theater itself. Yeah. So we are working on that technology with which you can put in as many languages. We can put Spanish, we can put French, we can put whatever language we want. You just switch it on, it gets synced with what's happening there, and you have that same language translation, but not like one person speaking. It's like a whole play in that language has also been recorded and put it in the app.
So don't you think it will affect the maybe the rhythm of the play that is going on?
No, it is for people who don't know the language. I'm talking about somewhere somebody is French and they want to hear the dialogue, what is there. It's their option. They can have that option. Translation. Because that's how they would be. But I don't like subtitling, because subtitling during the play would just disturb that immensely. But surely they can hear the version in which
you do have plans of going it like in a big way as far as the
we have huge plans because I think we are I think India right now is positioned to show its work globally, and I think Mughal-E-Azam fits in that, because a universal story of love. I mean, at the end, what is it? It is like a Romeo and Juliet.
Sure.
Girl and boy in love, and there's an opposition from parents. I mean, there it was two families, here it is basically the king, and at stake is the kingdom. So it's really those classic love stories where at stake something very high, and then two people are not ready to leave each other, and then a huge opposition. So it's a universal story of love, longing, separation, and with that we have a peculiar Indian context of its colors and music and dance.
Absolutely.
And performance. Our performances are going to be very modern in its way. It's going to be more realistic. It's not going to be bombastic. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be the way we speak now.
Yeah, because that is my next question, that when it comes to Mughal-E-Azam, you just immediately recall Prithviraj Kapoor Saab's dialogues, and they used to be a bit like theatrical, the way it will happen on stage, and what some would say maybe slightly overacting in a way as well. And then Dilip Kumar's silences, and that his profile, and he just thinking about the entire what's going on. Once again, coming to the comparisons part of it, I'm sure that the person who's playing Prithviraj Kapoor will be extremely important.
Yes.
Because that baritone that he had, that आवाज में जो वजन जिसको कहते हैं, I'm sure that it will be equally imposing for a person to be having that, because that's something that will drive in a way. He's the conflict. He's bringing in the conflict between the two lovers.
I mean, yes, I have a bunch of very fine actors, and as long as the acting part is concerned, you will be very happy to see what they do.
Okay, so you also said that when you speak about Mughal-E-Azam, you don't talk about costs and budgets. That's what I think a production controller has said who's involved in the musical. Many actors, they always say that the reason that they go into movies is because of the fact that it offers them good money, and they're not able to do as many justice to theatre as they would want to. We would like to talk about the dynamics as far as the financials are concerned, as far as theatre is concerned, because getting the money back from ticket sales, I think, is not going to be easy for anyone. I think it's the sponsorship that you guys depend on, and other aspects as well. So would you like to say something about that?
Well, I think the partners I have are two very powerful partners.
Right.
The NCPA and Shapul Chipalaji.
Right.
So I think they have taken care of the fact that whatever is needed for the production they have provided. As long as actors are concerned, yes, stars, if you look at them, they actually are paid so much that for them to do a theatre would only be if they want to explore a different medium and explore themselves as actors. Certainly you can never pay that. But it happens even on Broadway. Broadway doesn't pay you that much, but people still get attracted to come back to theatre.
Right.
But that's for you wanting to do theatre. In my case, if you see, I've had some of the finest actors who actually went to cinema but have done theatre. So whether it's, I got Kiran back
Salgira.
in Salgira, Anupam got back with again Salgira, and then Anupam in his worst period had to come back only with theatre, and which I wrote and directed Kuch Bhi Ho Sakta, his autobiography, into a play. So in that case, people like him have actually salvaged their careers doing theatre.
Correct.
So when he was at the height of his career was Salgira, and then Kiran started from there, and when he was just low and the lowest, Kuch Bhi Ho Sakta Hai became a turning point for him. And in fact, it's Kuch Bhi Ho Sakta Hai is now something is an alternative for him, that he did not even do films. So they have been able to do that. You can see Nasir now doing theatre more than doing films, and it's not that he's not getting paid for that. So is the other people who acted with me, whether it's Shabana, whether it's Farooq Sahab, and so on and so forth. But as long as the theatre actors are concerned, pure theatre actors, I think very soon this will become an alternative employment opportunity for them also. Because the kind of money they're getting on television, we can definitely in theatre give them as much and perhaps more.
Acha.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think it's like a recent phenomenon, or it has been?
No. I mean, people are. The only thing is we don't give so many shows. So if the shows increase, and if you are able to, because I know the price at which, I've also done that, and I realize that quite a few of them, if we are able to give them, we have a repertory company, so we have people on monthly salaries, and what can happen is that they can work in the play, and then they can get days off in the daytime. They can actually pursue. They could even do a film, or they could even do television, and then they come in the evening to do play. So this could actually become one more avenue for actors. I'm saying new actors.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about established, but new actors. It could become that. Yeah.